Guys, it's me. Happy Sunday. It's Queen Set Haru. And thank you for joining me for another edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. All right, guys, two announcements. On June 2nd, next Sunday, we are doing our third discussion on the book Being Me, Loving You by Marshall Rosenberg. So, if you want to catch up to where I am and where I'm going to be talking about, please read pages 6 to 10. It's very interesting. There's an exercise there that we're going to be working on during the discussion. Also, I want to tell you guys something else very exciting. On June 25th, I am going to be in Orlando, Florida. I know many of you expressed an interest in meeting me in person. So if any of you are in Orlando or near Orlando and you want to meet up with me, I am going to the Wizarding Worlds of Harry Potter on that day. So if you want to meet up with me, you want to hang out at the park, please email me. Because what I'm going to do is, I don't know what time I'm going. I got to figure out what time and get my tickets and all of that. So if you email me, I'll put you on an email list and you'll know, and you can meet up with us and have some butterbeer at the Wizarding World, okay? So if you're interested in meeting me in person, hanging out, doing some geeky fun, I think there's things to buy there. There's rides. There's all kinds of stuff. So if you're interested in that, I'm going to be in Orlando, Florida, okay? So I would love to meet you if you want to come hang out. All right, now let's have a little discussion about something. A friend of mine said to me the other day that she doesn't understand why people disappear when they get into a long-term committed relationship. She said people of all sun signs she's seen this with. They'll get into a relationship with somebody and you don't see them. My friends tell me I'm guilty of this too. They said back in the day when I was dating, when I met somebody that I really liked, they didn't see me for weeks. So people want to know, why is that? Now, to me, I don't really think it's a big deal. I think it is what it is, But people are like, why is that and what is the deal? So please, some of you, and if you want to answer the question, please tell us in the comments section, have you done this? If you have done this, tell us why. Because to me, it's just common sense, I think. But common sense isn't really common, so I'm going to go into it. I think that you're just infatuated. It's that puppy love state I talk about sometimes. You come to a space in your relationship in the very beginning. Remember, I told you guys, for me, the beginning is my favorite. I love the honeymoon phase. The honeymoon phase is my favorite part of a relationship. And honestly, I don't usually make it past that part. That's my favorite part. And usually after that, I don't really hang around much longer because then all the negative stuff starts to come up. So I'm waiting to get into a situation where their stuff comes up and my stuff comes up and we're okay with each other's stuff, and move past it. But I haven't gotten that far yet. So I like the honeymoon phase. I like when I first meet them. I like when they're so sweet and they're so perfect and I'm in such puppy love, and everything's so great. I love how they chew, In the very beginning, I am just like, oh my God, they're so great. And all the other stuff hasn't come up yet. I don't know their quirks that I'm not going to like yet. I don't know their hangups. I don't know whatever, whatever it is I don't know yet, So in the very beginning, that's my favorite part. And I think that people that you experience this with, maybe they go through the same thing. They're enjoying the other person, They're infatuated with their energy, their smell, the way that they talk, I mean, I know for me, I'm writing poems in the very beginning. Like, I am so open in the very beginning, So some people are like that too. Some people might not be as, intense as I am, but in the very beginning, they're enjoying the other person. So if we don't make time to hang out with you at the Irish pub, don't take it personally. It's not like your friend is gone forever or like they don't care about you. They've just found something that they're fascinated with and they're enjoying it. Be happy for your friend. Be happy that they found something that they enjoy. Because what's going to happen is over time, they're going to get to know this person. And even if they stay together with them, over time, most people will start to socialize again. Some people won't. I have come across cases of people who they got with somebody and we never saw them again. That person was their person and that was it. We didn't see them again until they broke up in most cases. But sometimes in healthy relationships, they come back. The fascination period wears off. You meet the other person. They start to come to parties and bring them. Things go back to normal slowly but surely as they incorporate the other person into their life. So don't think you've lost your friend. Some people feel like they lost their friend. You didn't lose your friend. Your friend is infatuated with the new person. I know you well. I know your smell. They are infatuated with that person right now, with their pheromones and with their energy and their touch. And after a while, they'll get used to them and things, in most cases, will calm down. So as the friend, don't fear what you've lost. Really be happy for what your friend has gained. Because if your friend gets past the honeymoon period, it actually has a real relationship with this person, your friend has gained a love interest. And you may have just gained a friend too. Because in a lot of cases, when my friends get into committed relationships, I often become friends with their significant other too. So you've gained a new person in your crew. Your group has gained a new person in a lot of cases. And in some cases, it's not like that. Some cases, the lover has their own thing and they're not really a part of your crew. But the bottom line is that your friend has gained something special, especially if it's a good relationship. If it's a good, healthy relationship, support your friend. Encourage your friend. And be okay. Don't be jealous. Don't be petty that your friend is not coming around. Let your friend do them and enjoy themselves. They'll be back. In most cases, they'll be back. If they're a real friend and you had a real bond, a real connection, they'll be back. You don't have to worry about that. Just be happy and be supportive. And don't be a bitch. Because if every time your friend is talking about this new person and they're excited about them and you're on your petty, on your jealousy, on your then your friend might not come back. Your friend might see like, I don't like jealousy. To me, it's a very ugly emotion. And if I'm seeing it with a person, I'm likely to pull back. So remember, don't be a bitch. Don't be a pain in the ass, Really encourage them and really be happy for them. Continue to invite them to things and just fall back. You got other friends, hang out with your other friends. If you don't have other friends, make some other friends while they're busy. You see? In most cases, that fascination will die down slowly and they'll come back to hanging out with you. But if you're a real friend, you wouldn't be petty. You wouldn't be jealous. You'd be happy for them. Because this is a good thing. If it's a good person, it's a good thing. Now, if they're with somebody who's not good for them, that's a whole different video. And we'll talk about that next time. All right, guys, it's time for me to get going. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and pass it on to somebody else that's wondering about this. Because this happens a lot in friendships. Okay? Likewise, if you would like to get a reading, please email me for an appointment. If you would like to send me a love donation or a gift, please look underneath this video because all that information will be there. And remember June 2nd and remember June 25th. Okay? If you want to hang out with me at the Wizarding World, please email me. And if you want to talk about this book by Marshall Rosenberg, I will meet you here June 2nd at 2 p.m. Eastern. And for those of you who can't make it, please come back soon. I have a lot more to say. See you later.